Yo, what is up? This is Neil Goodfella Nail. Thank you. Subs, people that's been still subbing, even though I ain't been putting videos out consistently, man. I've been doing other stuff on this. I've been just doing other stuff, life, actually doing stuff, this sneaker stuff right here. As far as my channel go, I don't get paid and all that stuff, and it's no knock to them guys that do or whatever. But I'm just letting you know, like this is a hobby. You know what I mean? Them other guys can put out crazy content because it's a job. So that's two different things. You know what I mean? I'm quite sure it started off as a hobby for them, but once you get that momentum up, you want to keep putting them out, and then you can actually afford to keep doing it. So that's just plain and simple right there. But I'm not coming up with excuses, because every kick that I get, I'm gonna show you guys anyway. Clothing and discussion topics and all that, man. I just feel like this channel is just me. You know what I mean? And it's as simple as that. But anyway, I got a new Jordan here today, a Jordan 5, a Jordan Fire Red 5, and I'm not gonna title this video Jordan 5 collection or Jordan 5 OG collection. Listen, if you a subscriber of me, and you actually click on this video, you just in for a surprise. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna show all my 5s. I'm gonna compare them. Now I don't got very many 5s. Matter of fact, I got 5 5s. The irony about it. But one of the things that I set out to do when I first started collecting kicks was to definitely get the OG colorways, because most of the OG colorways look nice and fresh to me, and I definitely like red, black, and white. So that too. So yeah. So I'm gonna get off into it. I'm gonna give a brief review of the shoe in general, but I'm also show my other 5s as well in comparison to the 5 that I just picked up. And the crazy part about it is, I don't just got 2 pairs of 5s recently. You know what I mean? The gold 5s and then these fire red 5s. These fire red 5s right here came out in 2013. I always wanted them. I think they flew off shelves, because J's was still flying off shelves back then, and I just really couldn't get them, man. They wasn't sitting too much. I don't even think the Silver Tons the Silver Tons probably sat a little longer, but these was gone hotcakes. You know what I mean? This is kind of like a 5 that's a little bit up there that people actually like. You know what I mean? Compared to the Silver Ton 5s, and that is the Black Ton 5. And last but not least, let me get my actual box. In the magic number for Jordans that I've been paying for since I've been picking up my past few Jordans has been 130. I paid like 130 for these, shipped. These is off eBay. This is from one of them sellers that don't specialize in selling shoes. And like, if you on eBay, you run into them sellers that be selling, I don't want to call it junk, but like, they have a lampshade for sale and all that. You know what I mean? You could tell they just trying to get rid of them. They didn't have like a crazy amount of kicks. You know what I mean? It passed the legit check. You know what I mean? So, going into the box just real quick. And you know me, man, I ain't into to doing a real verse face thing, but you got the number all at the top. They get a number. It's in blue. And then you get the normal stuff that comes with it, like the shoe horn. Just the typical stuff you get. Shoe horn, you get the black trash bag wrapper, and the shoelaces, or the lace locks rather. And they got this from Foot Locker, size 10. Definitely clean, definitely fly. And yeah, man, I wish this actually had the gold coin leather too. The gold leather that the ceremony 5s I showed you guys. I wish this had that as well, but because these would be fresh when they come out. When they re-release these and actually put the Nike Air on the back, which might be soon because they run out of OG colorways, but these gonna be crazy. So this is one of them shoes that I like. I like all OG 5s, but this is one of the ones that I like, and I wanted this, and I've always been looking for it. I've been off and on about looking for it, so I decided to stick to my guns with this one and see if I can get a deal. Now, it's some people that's actually selling theirs on eBay, like most shoes. They have the beat joints, they be like beat as hell, like they go and cut the grass with them, change a tire, fix a car, and all that stuff. and take the trash out, go walk through a landfill, and they look like crap, and they be wanting like $120 for them or over $100. Granted, I know eBay fees eat you alive at the end of the day, man. But at least let the condition of the shoe speak for itself. And with this shoe, it definitely spoke for itself. It was just minor creasing on the toe box right here, but I've since stuffed this shoe enough so that the creasing will actually come out, where it's not that bad. But I know it still creases in general because I walk in my shoes. I don't really pride myself on walking like a duck. Now, when I was younger, I used to walk like a duck, so I wouldn't. You know what I mean? You got to get that wobble in. You know what I'm saying? Just so you won't have to crease these joints up. But yeah, man. But back into the review. One of the things I like about this is that this actually has like that fire red, bright red colorway, but it's not the true fire red. The true fire red looks like, if I could do a comparison. See, the true fire red look like this. It looks similar to this, because this is more fire red. This fire red 3, and you see how dark, like this fire red is not supposed to be this dark. So I'm definitely interested to see them do a remastered of this for the bright color. Also too, the person that actually had these are size 10. I usually prefer to go a size 9 or a size 9.5 with them to avoid creasing, but the deal was too sweet. I just like F it. We gonna see what happened, but these are not too bad to be a size 10. I wouldn't go no bigger. That's just me though, personally. Me, I like my shoes to be a snug fit. You know what I'm saying? I don't like the creasing and all that. Because I can wear a size 10, but I usually go a snug 9.5. Y'all already probably know that by now. So going into the inside, dude actually taped the size sticker down and the Jordan label with some tape. This the first, I just didn't even really remove it, you know. But I definitely cleaned the shoe. Jason Mark did the job, everything. So, you know, clean the shoes before you wear them. But even when I got them, they were also clean too. It's probably like, I'd probably say this person probably wore these like less than 10 times. Like, it's a lot of people that say that, but they don't really. It'd be like they don't wear it 2,000 times. Going to the bottom, you still got that icy sole. I know this is going to be pitch yellow at one point. Me, I don't really too much mind the aging process, especially on 5s. With this one, this used to have a blue sole. The blue sole been in since like 2011. As far as them doing the blue sole now, I don't know. But I think the 06 version of this actually had the red air bubble. This one has just like a clear air bubble. And not much more to it outside of that 2013 plastic hard leather. So in comparison, like I told you guys before, I wanted them to, once they make the leather for these like this, that'll definitely be what's up, definitely be worth it, at least this kind of leather, you know what I mean? And if you look up close, it's obvious differences. Even if you got the gold coin 5s, you ain't really missing nothing, or the ceremony 5s, you ain't really missing nothing with this. Now, if you could cop this for OG purposes, and make sure you cop definitely below retail. But at the time when these dropped, it was like $160. But if they don't come out in a long time, I can see the prices kind of going up on them because people get thirsty and want to rock these again. But yeah, so definitely clean, definitely fly. This is an OG colorway right here. And this one, the quality on this kicks this one's ass, just like how this one beats the other Fire Tongue as well. This one actually kicks all of 2013 Jordan's ass as far as quality go. That's just simple and plain. Only other 5 that I want is the Black Grapes and the Bel Air 5s and maybe the Laneys. But right now, I'm definitely happy, man. I got enough 5s to wear for 5 days. You know what I mean? So if I'm on a 5 kick, you know, I could just rock 5s. And 5 days is cool enough, man. But them adding them extra 2 more colorways I want will actually put me up to a week. But I don't look at it as a competition or anything. I just look at it like, hey, man, I like the shoe, and I like certain colorways that really came out on that, including those Retro Plus colorways. So, before I even get into the grape, we got this one right here. I compared this one with the Gold 5 when I reviewed that one. But these are the ones that's really head-to-head. Both of these are OG colorways. Now, when these came out right here, this one came out, I think people kind of it sold out eventually, but people kind of slept on it, and then people started wanting these a lot more. I think people like these more because it's a little bit more red on them. When people do mention Fire Red 5s, like I mentioned in my Gold Ceremony 5 Jordan 5 video, I think about these. So yeah, so the Silver Tongue 5s, these are fly too. You know what I mean? Gotta respect them. These kind of like that hidden gem color, kind of like the Cardinal 7s or something like that. Like, it's an OG colorway. Jordan actually wore it, made it legendary and everything, but I still feel like people just really don't give it its props. So yeah, it's easy differences on this shoe. You can actually see the differences. I mean, nothing too much to it. The different tongue and different color block, and that's it. As far as the leather feels almost about the same. Now I will say with this one, I was surprised with this one because I was expecting the exact same leather as this, but the leather on this is slightly more supple and a little bit more buttery than this one. This one is not the hardest. I think the Grape 5 might be the hardest leather Jordan 5 from 2013, but these actually are a little bit softer. So, you know, no disrespect to this one, clean, fly, crazy. And if you could get I actually got these for less than this. You know what I'm saying? I got these for probably about like 110 or something. So yeah. Next up is the Grape 5. Now, obviously, y'all see the differences with this. I don't want to too much go all over the colors because y'all not dumb. Y'all see the colors. Y'all, even before I shot this video, y'all know the difference. Y'all know the difference. But the thing about this shoe, what makes it similar, is they both had the nylon tongues. In case you didn't really too much pick it up, this has like more of a like that nylon kind of like tongue, and this does as well. I watched a few OG colorway OG videos, like how this looking like 91. The tongue is up a little bit higher on the 91 version. 06 version also has the red air bubble. I didn't really too much look at how the OG grape and the 06 grape are really like different. But yeah, these shoes then retro for a while, and by the time they came back out in 2013, people was clamoring over them. If I'm not mistaken, the 2013, that probably marked the 23rd anniversary of the Jordan 5 at the time, and that's crazy. It just felt like they just made their mind up like, yo, we gonna start putting out J's and like 23 years later and make it just like some anniversary kind of like thing. That's what it felt like, because it was like on a whim. And I remember they started doing that with like the Jordan 2 with the year prior. So I don't know if it was 2012 or 2011 or something like that. So as far as the leather quality on here, this one, I like the grape. I like the grape shoe. I actually would like for them to remaster this joint and really just do it up. But you say I'm about to call this plastic already, but the leather on here is not great. That Gold 5, again, that beats all these. But as far as a comparison between like 3 of these, you know what I'm saying? Like this one, the leather on here is softer than the grape. So the grape is probably the hardest leather. Now again, you could try to break them in and you wear them and stuff like that, but damn, man, it's only been so many times you can actually wear a shoe. You know, you don't want to wear it too much to the point where it breaks down. And as far as comparison goes to this right here, obviously a softer leather. If this was softer than the other Fire Red 5, the Silver Tongue Fire Red 5. So this quality on this one kicks this one ass a little bit, you know what I mean? I remember when I used to rock my J's, man, I used to actually wear them with the lace locks, but now I don't no more. They actually look better without them. And it's easier to tie up, man. It don't look all like spaghetti at the end of the shoe. Does it look cleaner now? But yeah, so that's my comparison. And last but not least, I know y'all got the recent metallic 5, but I got the 2011 metallic 5. This is my first metallic 5, being an adult. You know, when I started getting back into kicks around that late 2010 kind of like time. So when these came out, I think August of 2011, this was definitely what's up. Got the 23 on the side and everything. But as far as comparisons, it's obvious differences right here. You know, obviously one is leather, one is black and nubuck. And I think with this one, it's like this one just like came back and gave birth to this one, you know, and you still got the two like 3M tongues, you know, that activates when you like have a flash or something on it, like a camera flash. And then again with the grape and the just a black fire red 5, the black tongue fire red 5s, those tongues are similar like that. Classic, crazy. Will Smith rocked them ever since I was a little dude. You know, I like watching Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Martin, all that. A Different World, and you know, they were rocking these, you know, and especially Will. And I could see why they came out with the Bel-Air 5s, because those definitely what's up, because he actually wore the hell out some 5s. And a lot of people, well, he wore all 3 colorways of the, yeah, he wore all 4 colorways of the 5s. So if you look closely, he wore all the OG, obviously all the OG colorways from back then. This one definitely wore the metallic 5s. He wore these too, but he didn't wear them as much, I don't think. And he definitely wore the great 5. So definitely what's up for 1990. Rate, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, man, this is just my little small Jordan 5 collection video, just to say I got all my OG colorways on lock now. This collection is now finally complete. This is just for all my subs. This is a special, you know what I mean? I know y'all be wanting collection videos, but y'all ain't gonna get no collection video no time soon. But I can show you some of the colorways that I got. Go look at my OG 7 colorway video as well. And you go to the metallics. And these again, these the 2011 ones. To me, the suede on here is long hair. It feel a little bit better than the new ones. Now I'm almost thinking about contemplating on getting the last True Blue 3s and the last 5s, just to have them, since they got the Nike Air on the back. And if I could get it for a deal, I might just swoop them. You got the Silver Tongue 5s. That's another OG colorway. That's all the OG colorways completed. And last but not least, my Retro Plus colorway of the Gold Coin 5s I just reviewed not too long ago. So rate, comment, and subscribe. This is Nail Goodfella, Goodfella Nail. And last but not least, before I head up out of here, I didn't want unnecessary ass people subscribing to the channel thinking I'm gonna just show all Jordans. That's why I didn't title this video Jordan 5 collection. So again, this for my subs being loyal to me and all that stuff. Nah, I ain't no super Jordan head only kind of guy, but you know, it's definitely exciting to see a collection come together finally after years of collecting, so of a particular model. I'm out this joint. Peace.